just going to be a tour of my simple setup. This here is my vehicle. This is an 04 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's been extremely reliable and very versatile. And I've had it for years and done everything with it. I have considered maybe doing a build out of it at some point and actually converting it to live in full time, kind of, but I'm really not sure at this point that I want to do that. Please excuse how dirty it is. I'm hoping that at some point it's going to rain and it'll be clean again. Up here is my shower setup. I call this the 50-cent shower. You can do a 25-cent shower with just one jug if you want to, but I'd highly recommend the 50-cent shower. I let these sit up here all day. Well, I mean, it's a quarter per gallon for water. That's why the 50-cent shower. I let these sit up here all day and get warm in the sun. And then at the end of the day, of course, you can take a shower in your shorts, or you can wait till it gets dark and, take a shower that way. And then I keep my soap handy. I got a little mirror set up that I bought from Dollar General that works really good for shaving and whatnot. Out here on the LTVA, there are pit toilets every so often, so that's where we use the restroom. If you come around to the back here, well, first you'll notice the cot. I got this cot because initially I had a bigger tent that I was living in, but it got destroyed during a windstorm in Oregon. So I no longer have the big tent, and I have slept on it outside under the stars a couple nights, which was cool, but it's getting a little chilly for that. In the back of the Jeep is where I just keep some of my basic supplies, my toiletries and my clothes, some of my clothes, and it's just where I store some stuff that I use on a daily basis. Over here is my motorcycle. This is a 2012 KLR 650 dual sport. Initially, my plan was just to load this up and ride it down because of fuel mileage, and I thought it would be fun. But at the time that I left Oregon, there was snow in all the passes, so I couldn't do that. So I got a motorcycle hitch, and I put it on the back of the Jeep and hauled it down here that way. Then I got my tents. I have two tents. One that I sleep in. This is a 3-person tent, and if I sleep at an angle, it's just big enough for me to stretch out in. And then the second tent I bought as like a overflow storage tent, and I do not recommend Ozark Trail. The zipper failed already, so everything in there's dusty, but that's it. That's pretty much my simple setup. Initially, I don't have anything to cook with really. Initially, before I met up with my daughter, I was eating frozen hot dogs or cold hot dogs. And you'd be surprised at how many foods you can eat cold that normally you wouldn't. But she has a refrigerator and a Camp Chef and a fire grate. So we've been doing most of our cooking over there. It's been really nice. We made hamburgers last night. The night before, we made taco salad. And we're definitely not struggling. One day when it was really windy and cold, we went to Outback Pizza. That was delicious. We had some beers. There was live music. It was very, very good. And that's it. That's my setup. It's really simple, really easy, really cheap, pretty much. I definitely recommend a bigger tent if you can. And what else? Nope, that's it. All right, well, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.